Question 2. Each of the 12 numbers in the table below is written on a piece of paper. So here are 12 numbers and they're written on a piece of paper. Each student in a class picks a sample of 5 different numbers from these. Rory picks the following sample: 3, 7, 13, 29, and 37. So this was a list of numbers written on a piece of paper. Each student is asked to choose 5 different numbers from this list. Rory chose 3, which he got from there, 7, which he got from there, 13, which he got from there, 29, which he got from there, and 37, which he got from there. Rory says, "My sample does not have a single mode." Part A, explain why Rory is correct. So Rory is correct because each number appears only once. So in Rory's list, each of these numbers appears only once. There's only 1 3, 1 7, 1 13, 1 29, and 1 37. If he had had, for example, 7 and another 7, then 7 would be the mode. Because the mode is the number that occurs the most often, or that is the most common. So since each number occurs only once, there is no mode. Jen says, "My sample has a median of 19. Part B, write down a sample of 5 different numbers from the table, so from this table, that has a median of 19. So we need to put 5 different numbers into this box here. 5 different numbers from this list that has a median of 19. So median means middle number. And in order to find the median of a list of numbers, the numbers have to be in order from smallest to largest, or largest to smallest, but usually smallest to largest. And the median will be the number that's in the middle. So there's lots of different ways that we can answer this question. This is one way. So we can choose 2, 3, 19, 23, 29. It doesn't matter really what numbers you choose, so long as they are in order from smallest to largest, and that 19 is in the middle box. So 19 is in the third box. So I just chose 2 and 3 because they're before 19 and they're in this list. And then I chose 23 and 29 because they're bigger than 19 and they're also in this list. So this is just one of many ways that you could have answered this question. Another way was I chose 5 and 7 for the first 2 numbers because they're in this list and they're lower than 19. And again, 19 must go in the middle. And then I chose 29 and 37 because again, they are bigger than 19 and they are in this list. And another way is choosing 3 and 13. So again, they're in this list and they're lower than 19. 19 must be in the middle. And then I chose 31 and 37 because again, they're in this list, but they're bigger than 19. So it's very, very important that 19 goes in the middle box and that the numbers are in order from smallest to largest. So 19 must be in the middle and the numbers must be in order from smallest to largest. Missy says, "My sample has the biggest possible range." Part C, write down a sample of 5 different numbers from the table that has the biggest possible range. Find the range of this sample. So in these 5 boxes here, we're going to write down numbers that will give us the biggest possible range. And then in this box here, we write down what the range of that set of numbers actually is. So the range of a set of numbers is basically the largest number in a list minus the smallest number in the list. So that is what the range of a set of numbers is. So the range of a set of numbers is the largest number minus the smallest number. So what we have to do is have a look at our list and see, first of all, what is the smallest number. So 2 is clearly the smallest number. So we can call this the smallest value or the minimum value. And then 37 is clearly the largest value. So we can call this the largest value or the maximum value. So in the sample of numbers, the 2, which is the smallest number, must come first into the first box. The 2 must be the lowest number. And the 37 must go into the last box. The 37 must be the highest number, the highest value. So the lowest number must go in the first box, and the largest number must go in the last box. And then we can choose any numbers that are left over to go in between. So I've gone with 5, 7 and 11. So I got 5 from there, 7 from there, and 11 from there. But it doesn't matter, I can choose any other 3 numbers, any numbers in the middle. So then to find the range of this set of values, I'm going to take the largest number, which is the 37, and I'm going to subtract the smallest number, which is the 2, and 37 minus 2 is 35. So the range of this set of numbers is 35, because the range is always the largest number, the largest value, minus the smallest number, the smallest value, or the maximum minus the minimum. Column says, my sample has the smallest possible mean. Part D, write down the sample of 5 different numbers from the table that has the smallest possible mean. Find the mean of this sample. So we're going to choose 5 different numbers from this table and fill them into these boxes. And then we're going to get the mean of this set of numbers and put it into this box. So to find the mean of a set of numbers, what we do is we add them together and we divide by the amount. So to find the mean of a set of numbers, we add them together and we divide by the amount of numbers. So if we want to find the smallest possible mean, we need to choose the lowest 5 numbers in our list. So the lowest 5 numbers in our list are 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. So we put those numbers into the boxes, 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. So to find the mean of a set of numbers, we add them together and divide by the amount. So we're going to add 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11 together. So 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 11. And then we're going to divide by the amount. So divide by the amount of numbers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers together that we've added. So it's going to be 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 11 divided by 5, because there are 5 numbers. If we had an extra number here, making it 6, we would have divided by 6. If we had 7 numbers in total, we would divide by 7. If we had 8 numbers in total, we would divide by 8. If we had 9 numbers in total, we would divide by 9, and so on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, so we divide by 5. So when we add these numbers up, 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 11, we get 28. And 28 divided by 5 is 5.6. So the mean is 5.6. If we had been asked to get the largest possible mean instead of the smallest possible mean, if we'd been asked for the largest possible mean, we would choose the highest 5 numbers, or the biggest 5 numbers, which would be 19, 23, 29, 31 and 37. And we would have added these 5 numbers together and divided by 5, and that would have given us the biggest possible mean.